My name is Nick McCrae, CEO of BroadLoop. Thank you for having us at the FHWA EDC 6 E-Ticketing Industry Day. BroadLoop is based in Indiana, and we help road builders manage and track their virtual fleet of trucks. That's the ones that they own and use every day, as they haul material to and from their job sites. BroadLoop offers award-winning dispatch software built specifically for the heavy highway industry. Contractors can schedule, coordinate, and plan their own fleet while pulling their subcontractors right into the mix. And our live view dispatch allows changes to be seen in real time without having to redistribute stale files or sending update messages. If you own your assets, there's historically been many fleet management solutions available. But as contractors, you often don't own the trucks that are hauling your material. BroadLoop gives you visibility of your entire virtual fleet, so you can see everybody on the map and the material that they're hauling. Having access to your entire fleet means you can really focus on logistics optimization. This means ordering the correct number of trucks, making sure that everybody's taking the same consistent routes that were communicated, and when delays occur, being alerted of them proactively so you can put countermeasures in place. Because we're connected to the load-out software systems at the plants, we're able to receive ticket information, and often it shows up inside of BroadLoop before the physical ticket has been printed at the plant. This means there's no more delays for the truck to grab that paper ticket before it leaves the scales, and most importantly, this information is sent to the field in real time. Now the foreman and crew not only know how much material is put down, they also know how much has left the plant, making for much more accurate estimates and planning for their day. This also allows us to comply with the state-level DOT e-ticket specifications so that we're collecting the correct information in the approved and required format and are able to transmit it to the DOT on behalf of the contractor. When it comes to heavy highway contractors, there's several people inside of each organization that take advantage of BroadLoop. The first is the dispatchers. As I mentioned before, dispatchers take care of planning and scheduling their jobs in real time as well as a day in advance. And they love the ability to be able to click a single button and communicate with their foremen, their plants, drivers, sub-haulers, crew, project managers, etc., and sends emails and text messages on their behalf. They also get to distribute their live link, which means they know that as the plan changes each day, which often happens, they don't have to continue to resubmit notifications. This information is always available in real time to everybody involved in the job. When we have GPS units and telematics devices on the equipment itself, this allows us to comply with the specs where we can track the deliver location of the material, but it also allows equipment managers to see the location of their equipment in real time, as well as our information for providing service alerts, etc. This also allows them to take advantage of the dispatch functionality so they can dispatch equipment to locations. Foremen and crew in the field take advantage of BroadLoop by understanding which trucks are assigned to their job, reviewing the output of the plant so they know when and where their material is, as well as signing trucks in and out for the day. This really puts a lot of control in their hands of things that they have to manage every day on pen and paper typically. It also allows contractors to trim up any extra time that may be lost on the beginning or end of shifts, because now the foreman can capture exactly what happened digitally. Safety managers really appreciate e-ticketing because there's no longer a need for anybody to be climbing up and down on the side of trucks next to busy roadways just to collect paper tickets. Also, because of our automatic temperature capture features, there's no longer a need to put anybody in unsafe situations just to capture the temperature of material. Project managers take advantage of BroadLoop to help them understand overall progress and efficiency on their jobs, especially as it relates to their original estimates. And when you have dash cameras in play, this really allows them to get extra visibility whether they're available to be on the job site or not, so they can actually see what's happening on the job site historically and in real time. And drivers who work for contractors use BroadLoop to receive their dispatch instructions, as well as optionally get turn-by-turn directions and instructions to their job sites. Third-party haulers use BroadLoop to receive dispatch orders from contractors and turn around and assign the trucks much the same as the contractors do, They also take advantage of the one-click notification feature, which gives them the ability to send out text messages and emails to their internal drivers as well as brokered trucks. Those drivers again take advantage of optional turn-by-turn navigation, as well as allocating the time that they're driving to the correct job. It really opens up a lot of opportunities for subhauler invoicing to understand how many hours have been driven on each job, which is to the contractor's benefit as well as the subhauler. DOT inspectors use BroadLoop in the field, so they also can see real-time ticket information. They also receive the daily summary report according to the specification, which provides all the required information. BroadLoop is a modern-built, web-based application that allows dispatchers, project managers, etc. to take advantage of a very rich browser-based experience when it comes to dispatching, reporting, and analytics. We also have a native mobile application for iOS and Android that acts as a GPS tracker, as well as consumption of data such as e-tickets, dispatch information, etc. And if you're not using the mobile app as a tracker, we have portable GPS hardware, which is easy to assign in the field and collect at the end of each shift, and requires no installation. This can simply be plugged in via a USB cord or just passed out and collected and recharged at the end of each night. When contractors own their own trucks, we also have a full line of telematics devices as well as dash cameras that allow them to have extra visibility into information more than just their location. This would be odometer readings, which help feeds IFTA reporting, diagnostic information such as fuel level, fuel consumption, etc. And video telematics is an attractive option for driver safety and reducing the risk of false claims and litigation that comes with it. A lot of customers are actually able to lower their insurance premiums just by equipping a video telematics system on their fleet. We often find that there's already hardware in place, and that's not a problem. We've integrated with Samsara, Verizon Connect, and Keep Truckin', and continue to add more integrations so that you don't have to unwind an investment in hardware just to switch over to BroadLoop for the system to work. And you don't have to have multiple GPS units on each truck. Additionally, we have temperature sensors, both fixed at the plant and mobile, that provide extra visibility around the temperature of the material, both at its load time and in transit. Our fixed temperature sensors allow us to capture the temperature of the material as the truck passes underneath of it and exits the scale. We automatically connect that temperature to the ticket that was just created, so nobody has to manually take that temperature and hand key it at the plant. Our mobile temperature device has many applications. Our flexible mounting options include a magnetic base or a clamp mount, which means you could put it on the wing of a paver, a transfer vehicle, or the side of a dump truck. This could tell you what the temperature loss is between when it was loaded and when it was dumped, as well as in-transit temperatures for long hauls. BroadLoop offers a subhauler partnership program, which helps drive adoption for contractors who are using third-party trucks. As we begin working with a contractor, we identify all the subhaulers that drive for them. We then reach out to make sure we schedule training and get them set up on the system. At that time, we offer a discount on our fleet management software for any customer who would like to switch over from their existing GPS solution or set up a GPS system for the very first time. This helps us move our third-party brokers from an obligation to participate into a willing participant who's getting a deal by working with BroadLoop in this process. It also provides more consistency because you're no longer passing out GPS devices or relying on somebody to use a mobile app because they're already on the BroadLoop system and we already have access to the location information. BroadLoop recently released our own ticketing system. So now, if we're not connecting into an existing batch plant or loadout system, we can set up, because of our dispatch, geofences that will allow us to understand cycles and create our own tickets so that you can understand cycle time efficiency, load optimization, and capture that information together as if there was a loadout system in place. We find this is really helpful for site work contractors who aren't ticketing their material, but have a need to understand load count, cycle time efficiency, and understand overall efficiency of their job site. Getting started with BroadLoop is a very comfortable process. We take care of all the data importing as far as trucks, fleet, jobs, etc. integrate with the loadout software system by coordinating with internal teams, and schedule training to make sure that everybody understands their role and how any business processes may change as a result of BroadLoop. We stay very closely engaged for around the first 30 days to make sure everything is off the ground running, training is clear, and everything is working as expected. We then move into monthly and then followed by quarterly customer satisfaction check-ins, and are there every step of the way. In terms of support, we have a live chat feature on every page in our app. This allows you to reach out to somebody in real time and get the answers that you need, because we know as contractors you don't have time to wait. We're proud to say that we have under a 4-minute resolution time, and an average time to respond is less than a minute. We are a contractor-first company, so our pricing model conforms to the unique needs and configuration of each one of our customers. This can range from upfront hardware purchases to leased hardware options, to no hardware if that's necessary, and just integration fees to connect with existing systems. The monthly subscription for our software is typically based on the number of devices or vehicles that are being tracked. However, based on the needs of our customers and their own procurement processes, we're open to discussing different licensing arrangements. We don't charge for any maintenance or upgrades to our software. Often when a customer has a request for a new feature, this feature is added, and the rest of our customers take advantage of the new abilities. We have a very modern and industry-standard deployment process, which allows us to make in-place upgrades and redirect traffic to the new version of our software without any disruption to your business. One of our customers, Hall Contracting, of a 4-year-long project known as I Move Kentucky. Since we started with them in May 2020, we've sent nearly 12,000 loads to the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, representing over 230,000 tons of asphalt. This project was featured in Asphalt Pro, and Roscoe Willis said that of all the new technology being employed on this project, e-ticketing was his favorite. If you'd like to learn more about how BroadLoop can help your contracting company, whether it's for a state project that requires e-ticketing, or you're just trying to get a competitive advantage in 2023, please visit our exhibit booth or reach out anytime. We'd love to show you a demo and learn more about your business.